check. All right, all right. I think we're live, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we are live. All right. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Once again, we are back, and this is Deep Cutz. One of our components is missing at the moment, but they'll be back. We got our boy Big Matt here today to talk some UFC with us. Say what's up to him, Matt.
Hola. You right. How y'all doing out there today?
Oh, man.
So they ain't got the fight card. So I guess we can only speculate, you know what I'm saying, bring about opinions and who they might have
All right, hold on.
on the fight card. You can only imagine they only want to have big names, of course. So who would you assume? Usually, how many fights in the main card? Gonna be very preliminary and the main card. Okay. So as far as that main card is concerned, they usually have four or five fights on each card. You know? So they definitely gonna have some women fights on the main card. That's a given. Definitely gonna be some big names in that card. So who would you assume? It's probably gonna be the co-main event. It's gonna be two women.
I'm having a bit of an issue. Give me one second, guys. I'm having a bit of a sound issue. I'm sorry
Hey,
about
but
that.
I tell you what, they fuck around and bring Ronda Rousey out. Hey man, I don't even be worried about Ronda Rousey. You know what they? Yeah, she definitely getting that fatter chick. Yeah. I forgot who was that UFC fighter she was married to? Oh, Brown. Travis Brown. Travis Brown.
I don't know that.
Yeah, they've been married for about 4 or 5 years now. The one that beat her. From what Derek said, right? What Ronda fighting said. And damn, you know what? Derek Lewis. That would be a good, yeah, that would be a good one. He's a Trump supporter too. Maybe Derek Lewis and Tubasi or some shit. Alright, Tuivasa? Hey, I'm just throwing a name up in there. Whatever happened to Bilal? Remember the name Muhammad? I mean, I ain't forgot about him. I still remember him. Who? Bilal. Remember the name? I don't remember that name. That sorry ass fighter. You think so? He's sorry to me. No, man, come on now. You know, Edwards. He didn't came a long. Bilal didn't came a long way now. Against who? Man, I feel like I feel like he had to prove himself, and I feel like he kind of did. I mean, even though he only had the belt for about 5 minutes, but I mean, I think he proved himself You know, at least he did get his hands on the belt. That's more than what other fighters do. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, I was just checking out that fight between him and Jack Dele. Della Madalena. Yeah. Clean ass whooping. I loved it. I like it. Bilal did not deserve to be no champion. Even if he looked in Dana's eyes, he didn't like that shit. Why you don't fuck with him? Bro. I'm gonna look at his fights and I'm gonna tell you the specific reason why I don't like Bilal. He's a boring ass fighter. I mean, they say the same thing about Floyd, but you know why Floyd do that though? But he always guarantees a fucking knockout. Fuck Bilal. If I see Bilal, he ain't gonna stand a chance against me. I'll fuck with him though. Cause I guess cause he a black man. Then he got that Arabic blood in his body. Arabic, I mean. He has the Arabic blood. Muslim motherfucker. The black original black man. You feel me? The original black man.
Woo! Sorry, guys. Sorry.
You good?
I appreciate you vamping and keeping it going.
yeah. Speaking of Jack Dele, who let me see. So he got the belt now and the UFC welterweight champion. Might get took though. He might get took. Yeah, he going against Islam.
What we talking about? So we talking about the Madalena 322.
Oh, okay, man.
If we talk,
that's a tough ass. But Jack not just tough. He's a smart fighter too, though. He's a smart fighter because you wouldn't look at him and assume that he's tearing niggas' asses up, but he really is though. He ain't running through them. He just chopping away at the edges until all of it's gone. You feel me?
Who we talking about? Islam?
No, I was talking about Jack at the moment. Jack Dele.
Oh, Jack. I think Jack is good. I think that if you look at the names that he beat, even the champion that he beat, they're not like, these aren't stellar names. You know, he didn't beat the Kamaru Usman. He didn't beat Leon Edwards. He didn't beat who's the other guy at welterweight?
I feel you.
Ian Gary.
So that's a good point you just made. Mm-hmm. Okay, so he didn't beat those names that you just called out.
Mm-hmm.
But if he beat somebody that did beat those people, does that count too?
But he didn't though. He didn't beat. But Bilal beat Leon. Okay, no. You know what? I can say no because in UFC it's all about matchups, as we see. You know, like Tom and Cyril. Tom looked like a monster against everybody else, but against Cyril had him basically neutralized.
He did. He damn sure did.
And the same thing with Dominic Reyes getting knocked out by every fucking body in their mom. And then he gave John the best fight of anybody.
I think Dominic Reyes was on a terrible before he fought Jon Jones, and then.
But then he went on another tear, and then Olberg knocked his ass the fuck out.
I kind of hate it for Reyes, man. I think he was a pretty cool guy, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I think of Reyes the same way I think of Aspinal. It's like I like them until they started feeling themselves. I don't really like fighters that talk shit. You know, I really don't.
But as far as the shit talking, that it ups the helps the sales.
I understand that, but think about it. John doesn't shit talk. John doesn't shit talk.
No, he don't.
Who else? Marab really doesn't shit talk either.
He plays in his fight though.
He playing. He does play around. Anderson really didn't shit talk. Who else? All those guys back in the day. GSP never shit talked.
Jose Aldo.
Jose, you know exactly. You know what I mean? These guys never like it, that shit is a something that came with Conor McGregor.
But you know, I can see both sides of the table.
Mm-hmm.
If you knew if you was confident in your crowd, you ain't gotta talk shit no way.
That part.
But at the same time though, Connor was, you know, he was good at his craft. He just added more money to his pocket by talking shit.
That is true.
You feel me?
I'm sorry. Say that one more thing. Say it again. I'm sorry.
No. What I was saying was, so take for example, Jose Aldo, he never did run his mouth. He didn't have to because he was good at his craft. Conor McGregor, he's also good at his craft, but at the same time, he talks shit because he knows that's what people love to hear that shit talk, and you know that shit talk right behind it comes that money.
That's the wrestling fans, though. I'm not all about that. I can't stand that, to be honest with you. I'm all about the martial arts. I want to see. I'm waiting for that guy who comes in there like Bruce Lee and he's whooping up. Like Adesanya was close for a minute, but I want that guy to come in there like Anderson Silva was, where he could hit from any angle and he was untouchable. He was like he was in the Matrix. You know what I mean?
That is true.
These guys want all knockouts. I don't even need a knockout. A good beating is enough for me. I don't need you to get knocked out. I like a good fight.
Yeah, they're real. A good old fight.
You know? But
real now.
people don't want to see that. They want professional wrestling. I don't want professional wrestling. And Reyes got caught up. And it's just like what the media does. They talked Reyes up into being cocky. He was a humble fighter. He was a good humble fighter.
He was, you know, and I think that's what it was.
Yeah, they talked him into being into getting all caught up in his own and smelling himself, and then as he fell, then they just forgot about him.
They damn sure did.
Yeah, but
damn sure did. So he retired, didn't he?
Did he? He should.
No. Reyes still fighting. He just won one fight.
He should retire. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Cause
that last knockout. I mean, he keep getting knocked out.
Yeah, and to climb back up to the title contention. I mean, the light heavyweight division is only getting harder.
And I mean, it ain't and the kind of knockout he getting knocked out with. It's like it's like a YouTube knockout for the world star type shit.
He go to sleep. CTE. He go all the way to sleep, and like that's.
And wake up with CTE.
Yeah, and it's a shame. It's a shame because like he's not he's no spring chicken. You know what I mean? Like it's like you're getting older. You know, I think he used to play football, right?
I know.
Dominic Reyes?
Yeah, I think he used to be a linebacker at Syracuse or something along those lines.
Okay, then I ain't know that.
Oh yeah, no, he's a real athlete. That's why I knew it was going to be a good fight when he fought John. But John is a martial artist, as I said before. He dug in deep, just like Adesanya did against Gastelum. You know what I mean? He figured I'm gonna have to die for this, and he went out there and he performed in that fourth and that fifth round, the championship rounds where it all matters.
He damn sure did. Came out with a big ass busted lip.
Yeah. Anybody who joins, if you could like, follow, share it. Drop a comment in, join in the conversation. Let us know what you want to talk about. We're just vamping up into basically a conversation about this Whitehouse card that's coming up and what we want to see there and what kind of fights we want to see there. And we were talking about one before we started, and that's Amanda Nunes versus Kayla Harrison. That should definitely be on the Whitehouse card. I think it should be all super fights or all super fights and championship fights.
That ain't gonna happen because the money.
No, the money it's going to make. People are going to get Paramount for one night.
Man, you know, this is going to be like a
or Peacock or whatever.
Super Bowl of the UFC.
It is.
You know, you going to have politics involved because you got it going on at the White House. You're going to have CNN involved, all these big broadcasting television networks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be a tidal wave of publicity.
Oh man, that's gonna be. Here's my question: are they gonna do it inside the new ballroom?
Oh man, they don't estimate that ballroom getting done until like a couple, 2 or 3 more years.
You serious? He's a fool. I'm not gonna get into that, but
$300 million. They
That's
talking
crazy.
about 24 karat forks, chandeliers, and the whole 9.
man, like America is fucking up, and then we're gonna be fighting on the lawn. We're gonna have UFC fighters fighting on the lawn. This shit, they gonna have fucking look like South Central with fucking benches on the fucking lawn, motherfuckers lifting weights and shit.
Motherfucker
Trucks.
be eating hot dog because he didn't cut the EBT off.
Tailgating.
It's just gonna be like some same shit.
Motherfucker be eating the motherfucker Oscar Mayer with a motherfucking bag of Lay's, my nigga, because the EBT cut off.
That's wild, man.
Saying?
That is
Why
wild.
the motherfucking ballroom $300 million, my nigga? You feel me?
That's crazy. It's gonna look like Talladega Nights out there.
Hey, something like that.
But yeah, so all right, but all right. So let's talk about this. All right, let's really think about the fights we want to see. I do want to see Alex Pereira and John. The only fight I would rather see John in outside of that is the impossible fight that's not going to happen, and that's him and Ngannou. But
you know what? I tell you what, man. You know, it's funny you say that because if he's a smart man, he knows that this is going to draw world attention.
yeah.
So he ain't gonna mind coming out of the pocket a little bit more.
And I think Francis wouldn't come back to fight Tom, but he'll come back to fight John.
Man, you talking about 15 million.
But what's the name? Already didn't he get like 50 million for boxing Tyson Fury or something like that? I mean, he got 20 million.
He got 20 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's more than any UFC fighter has gotten. Period, and most of them in their career.
Besides
Connor's biggest payout was $10 million. It came out. That was his biggest payout.
You said Conor McGregor?
Conor McGregor's biggest payout was $10 million.
And I think that was a loss to Khabib, correct?
Oh,
You said that what?
I think it was that loss between him and Khabib.
No. I think it was. I believe it was the Diaz fight, the first Diaz, when he lost to Diaz.
lost to Diaz. That's right. They're right.
I think it was that fight, but because Conor wasn't the champion when he fought Khabib. Remember?
Yeah.
The champion gets the bigger purse on in the fight.
When I say what?
He was the champ when he lost it to Diaz.
So Alex, I think you had mentioned his name earlier. Alex Gustafson, what's that man name? That white man name?
Gustafson.
So is he retired?
Yeah, he went to heavyweight and then I think he's done.
Damn, he ain't lay a glove down.
Nah, because he never held a belt. He was not like a lot of these guys, and it's the thing is Dana when he's done with you, he's done with you. He like they lay their the guys who lay their gloves down are the ones who were champions or they had like some crazy fights like Jim Miller's bum ass. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder what kind of retirement plan he got.
Shit.
I tell you what, I bet he taking care of Dustin.
Dustin Poirier. He gave him a job. He's a commentator now.
Yeah, gave him a job, and he probably looking, under the shit. Dustin got that little barbecue thing.
Yeah, hot sauce. He got hot sauce.
Yeah, he got that little hot sauce thing. So Dana looking out for him.
Yeah. But here's the thing though, I don't see him promoting it like they used to. Remember they used to do Proper 12. Every fucking commercial was Proper 12.
Man, but Conor McGregor, that motherfucker was money hungry.
Yeah, I think he sold that for like $90 million. He doesn't even own it anymore. He's just the face of it.
No, he still got ties.
No, he's the face of it. He sold.
He's the face of it.
Yeah.
That was smart.
Because that's why the Bull was suing him. The Bull, his homie was suing him because he wanted a part of that settlement that he sold out for.
Oh.
But now they don't want Connor's face on it though because he's a fucking piece of shit, or as he would say, a piece of shite.
Well, Conor doing his thing with the BFKC.
He is, but that is like a model that can succeed. And I was just telling B that John's trying to buy into that as well.
Jon, yeah, I see him in the audience.
Yeah, he's like that's why he's at all the events. Yeah.
But you know what? Evidently, for him to be sticking his nose in it, it must be some money in that shit.
Oh no, it is money, and the thing is, what they're trying to do is, oh shit, oh my camera's down. Don't worry about it. What they're gonna do is they're trying to embarrass Dana by paying their fighters better. That's why if you look at all the press conferences that Conor has, that's why he keeps coming at the UFC.
Okay, he paying the fighters. Shit, if you fighting somebody bare knuckle, you better get paid a lot more.
I feel like this. I feel like all the fighters in the UFC are getting underpaid. They've been getting underpaid for a long while.
But I guess you really have to do your math on it. You spending 15 minutes. How much do you think you should get paid?
But then you got to think about the training leading up to that, the possibility of injuries, the surgeries.
Yeah, even Cannonier talking about that.
Yeah, I feel him on that. It is a lot to deal with.
That is true. That is true. Is it worth it in the end?
But,
that is true now.
But ain't nobody asking him to do it though.
Shit. Fuck that, man. Ain't no shit. $8,000 and shit. Your fucking leg broke. All your toes broke. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, them motherfuckers. They got the cauliflower ear. Never getting rid of that.
Never getting rid of that. Achilles tendon been torn.
Yeah, that's what stopped my grappling career. Once I started seeing that shit, I was like, nah, I'm not trying to get cauliflower ear. I'm sorry.
Hell no.
I just can't. Just can't. And that all that comes from is not cleaning the mats well.
Oh, that where that shit come from?
Yeah, it's like you get scar tissue in your ear, and then it's like little bacteria and staph infections get in there, and it just turns all into scar tissue.
No. Cauliflower is when you're getting your fucking head squeezed into a fucking submission, and they squeeze so hard on your fucking ear.
Wait, time out. And it's that too. You dirty motherfuckers. Squeezing on the scar tissue. What it is that little wounds getting opened up, and then like bacteria getting in it. I'm telling you, that's exactly what it is. That's why that's why they have to get it drained all the time and shit like that, because that's pus building up there. It's an infection. It's nothing but an infection.
Okay, man. Okay.
That's disgusting. Now I think about no. Don't keep none of that shit for me. But yeah. So either way, I think that he needs to try to get Francis. He's not gonna get Francis, but he needs to try. At some point though, we are gonna see Francis and Jon. You know that, right?
You think so?
I know it. I know so.
On what network?
It might be. It might. You know what? I'm going to make a wild guess right now. That it's going to be the Sheikh of Abu Dhabi, paying them for some event where a bunch of other fighters fight, too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, because it's going to be like, and they're going to promote it like, by the time it gets to that, they're going to be promoting it like boxing matches, because it's going to be a lot of fighters fighting freelance.
Fighting in Abu Dhabi is goddamn getting Dana a headache.
Yeah, because
hell yeah, because if Abu Dhabi niggas could pay your fighters, and you doing it in Abu Dhabi, where Dana also do fights in Abu Dhabi, Dana's gonna start talking and looking like crazy.
And that's why he's mad this fight didn't go down the way he wanted it to, because that made him look bad in front of in Abu Dhabi. Tom really blew this one. Because I tell you this was going to be a big ass match. This turned into a big fucking fight, especially when Cyril started performing well. And everybody keeps saying they wrote Cyril off. I don't see how. Like that's everybody else's mistake. People they're so fickle with fighters. You know what I mean? They don't really stick with anybody. They just it just drives me crazy when I think about it. But but all right. So let's say what other fights that we want to see. Like you said, we said Amanda Nunes and Kayla Harrison would be a great fight to see at the White House because that would be the two most dominant female fighters. I don't look at Kayla as great yet because she hasn't really, won any UFC titles. She did win titles over what Bellator? Did she come from or PFL?
You don't think she proved herself in PFL?
No, because when it comes to female fighters, I do believe the UFC is clearly the best. Clearly the best. Because Cyborg got her ass whooped.
I have seen some fighters in the PFL that I was like, damn.
But most of them used to fight in the UFC, and they got their asses kicked. Like I said, Chris Cyborg got her ass kicked by Nunes a bunch of times, then went to PFL and dominated.
Oh, she dominated.
Oh yeah, but she couldn't beat Nunes for shit. And Nunes is I think, like I said, she's the most dominant and the greatest female fighter, I think. But Kayla Harrison, like I said, she has her style is what you need to beat Amanda Nunes. But the problem is that I don't think Kayla ever went up against another female that was as strong as she is.
Let me see. When Nunes fought Cyborg, Cyborg was close to the end. Nunes was still kind of new.
But Cyborg after that she went to PFL. I mean not to PFL to Bellator.
That's right.
Yeah.
Dominated.
Like it was just she couldn't beat Nunes. She beat up everybody else here, but she just couldn't beat Nunes. That's what I'm saying. The talent level is just that. I've never seen any females come from any other
when I think about that
organizations
fight,
and do good.
When I think about that fight,
What's that?
I think that Chris Cyborg, she fell into Nunes' trap.
Mm-hmm.
If she would have had paced herself, kept distance, but she got caught up in the ego.
Because she was used to dominating everybody else. Like
That's
I said,
what it was,
yep. And once again, she met a female that was as strong as she is. Now, Kayla Harrison is like I said, she's never met a female who's strong as she is. And Amanda Nunes is that. But not only is that, but Amanda Nunes is going to own her on the feet. If Kayla can't get her down, she is going to get junked. Her face is going to get demolished. Now let's look at this card so far. All right, I wish I had the optics. I will put them up on the screen, but we have Jon Jones and Alex Pereira, possibly. We have Kayla Harrison and Nunes, possibly. What else would we like to see here?
That boy Randy Brown, that Jamaican rude boy.
No, that's not a big enough name. That's not a big enough name. We need like I'd say Topuria and somebody.
What about that black dude, Gautier?
Who?
He's 22 years old. Contender series. He's that African dude with the blonde hair.
Okay. I need to talk about no. That's not a big enough name. I'm thinking Patty or.
That's right.
Or Gaethje. I don't know. I don't want Gaethje. I love Gaethje, but no. And a Mexican should not be fighting on the White House lawn right now.
but
you're getting deported.
Yeah, that's right. That is a good point to make, though. I wonder because you would think that he would want every nationality fight.
Every what fight? Oh, every nationality. Oh yeah, no, he don't want that.
You would assume you would have, a Brazilian fighter, a Chinese fighter.
I'm gonna tell you this: he wants Conor there is what he wants, and Conor knows that. Conor knows that, but Conor, Dana doesn't trust Conor for shit, and what's going to happen is he's if he sets up a fight for Conor's going to be dirty, and he's not going to be able to kick him.
I don't think Conor got it anymore.
He don't. Conor ain't got it no more. Where's your cam at, B?
I was just gonna say, man, Conor McGregor looked like an insurance salesman.
He does, like, or a used car salesman, a really well dressed used car salesman.
A very well used. That's right, exactly.
But that's what he is, because he's selling a broken down vehicle. He's not really relevant anymore because everybody saw. Even in that fight against the Cowboy, he was not the same fighter.
I really think that this man is riding off of Mike Perry right now.
Oh, he really is. And now, and he no, and you know the funny thing is, Mike Perry really wants to fight him, and he don't want to fight Mike Perry. Mike Perry wants that so bad. Mike Perry don't care about the money. He's a real fucking fighter.
Oh yeah, backyard brawler and all.
Yo, that shit is crazy. I mean, like I got respect for the dude. He's definitely the best bare knuckle fighter I've seen. I'm telling you, that last fight, man, was a dope ass fight, and I don't really like bare knuckle boxing.
It was.
That was good ass fight.
Hey, it was funny that Mike Perry used Conor McGregor over saying, he said, "I want to apologize to everyone."
Absolutely nobody.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's fucking right.
At the same time.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, them guys, they might not really care for one another. But I tell you what, as far as their respect, as far as getting that money together, shit, because, I mean, you got Conor McGregor and you got Mike Perry face-to-face talking shit. That's going to bring, you feel me?
Move your can back, everybody. I can't. We getting too close up. We getting close ups and too far away.
I tell you what Jake should have did. Jake should have got with Clarissa.
They were talking shit with each other for a while.
I know.
You know what? And that would be
trying to build it up.
That would be, if Dana was smart. That would be another one. I would pay Jake Paul to MMA fight somebody. I'd give, Mike Chandler. Him and Michael Chandler.
To my understanding, I think Jake training right now.
Huh?
To my understanding, I believe Jake is training right now for MMA.
That's what he's saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that would be big on the White House lawn. But you know what? As a matter of fact, now I think about it though, I would want to see Conor and Chandler at the White House. I would want to see that. And Chandler is the All-American white guy with the 2 black kids. The weirdest scenario ever. So I think and he would beat the dog shit out of Conor.
I'm gonna get me a T-shirt. I love Michael Chandler. You feel me?
No, I want to like Michael Chandler, but I feel like years later it's gonna be like a behind the scenes wrestler video or the dark secret that he was keeping the whole time.
Oh fuck, man! Don't tell me that, man.
Like his name, his real name is Mikhail Chandlervitsky, and he's a fucking Russian spy.
So racist, killing of black kids.
Right. He's building an army of orphan black men to fight a secret war for Russia.
Boy, that shit threw me through a loop when I found out he had 2 adopted black boys.
Yeah. What's crazy is his explanation for it. And I was watching it on the Pivot. I was watching it was Ryan Clark and Channing Crowder and what's his name? What's the other dude? Fred Taylor. And they're asking him like, what made you do this? He said, well, my wife, her whole life, she said she always wanted to adopt 2 black sons. I was like, that's probably the whitest thing you could ever say in the fucking history of the world. My wife wanted to adopt 2 black sons. Her whole life. That was her dream.
I went, what kind of fetish you got with black men?
That's what I thought. Like, that's really weird. What you trying to build you 2 mandingos?
It was just she had such a fetish with black men. She just had to be around. You know what I'm saying?
If that was the case, why didn't you marry a motherfucking black man?
I was just about to say it. That is true.
You could have fixed that problem easily, bitch.
ASAP.
All right, I called her a bitch. She didn't deserve it. But that's
wild, though. But as far as them fighting though, man, that fight didn't postpone. It was contract signed, postponed again, contract signed. Man, those guys ain't finna fight, man. Conor is first off, he is in no physical condition to be in nobody ring doing nothing. You know, he fuck around and sweat, my nigga. He sweating milk for all the cocaine in his system.
Yeah, no. But tell me that wouldn't be great to see Michael Chandler grounded and pounding Conor on the White House lawn, dog.
You know, but I can't really say I would be interested to see that because I knew it'll be a fluke fight, man. That man not no shape.
No, but he deserves that for running from Michael Chandler for so long, and then B.
Man, he fuck around and take that Versace suit on, my nigga. He looking like the clump, my nigga, for real.
No, he's in shape. It's just that I really think he's dirty. I think his piss is dirty, which is why he was avoiding the
USADA?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And true be told, you know, I don't think that Conor McGregor fighting at the White House will be a good idea anyway because he has mob ties.
Yeah. Yep. But he already was at the White House meeting Trump. He's been at the White House like twice.
He damn sure has. I remember that because he was doing some. He wanted to be an ambassador of his country.
No, he was running for president.
For what country?
For Ireland.
Ireland.
Yeah. But he had to drop out. He just dropped out like maybe about a few months ago.
Because he got all these cases going on.
My man trying to run away from run away from international rape.
And he want to be the president.
Man, he is a horrible person. Like he's just a legit piece of shit. You know what I mean?
He's trying to get into politics.
Hate me some Conor McGregor. But 50% of UFC fans want to see his ass get knocked out, and I say Dana give him what they want.
Damn right, Dana.
Yeah. But I know Conor not training. I know he's not in nobody's gym.
No, he's been training. They got videos of him training, but he don't look good. He don't look. He definitely doesn't look good. And then he's training with nobodies and not looking good. But there's a All right, so so you guys wouldn't want to see that because if you don't want to see that, we won't put that on the list. I would want to see that though.
Oh, you know, I would rather see Nate Diaz.
No. Let's say right now, man. No Nate Diaz on the White House lawn. Once again, no more You can't have Mexicans on the White House lawn. It'll break the MAGA hat's brains.
I ain't know that was Mexican.
Hell yeah.
I think it's more Cali instead.
Are you serious?
I mean, I said Cali.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. That's how you know he Mexican, because he a cholo. Hell yeah, no Mexicans on the card. I'm really serious. I don't want to see not one Mexican on the card, unless it's Ryan Garcia getting his ass whooped in his first UFC match. You know what? Ryan Garcia against Jake Paul, first UFC match, both against each other. I'd watch that.
Ryan Garcia against who?
Jake Paul.
I mean, you know, Ryan kind of small.
No, he can put the weight on. He can put. They were talking about him fighting Paul, and I would watch. I know out of all the boxing matches, I would watch him fight Jake Paul.
But you know, he would have to gain 100 pounds.
No, he. I think he walks around maybe at like 165, 170.
Garcia?
Yeah.
140.
So
he walks around at 140.
Uh-huh.
No, he fights at 140. He don't walk around at no 140.
I was gonna say because when he fought Tank, that was like 130.
And he had to cut a lot, and that's why when he got punched in the stomach, his shit just dropped because he ain't eaten 3 days.
That's why. I ain't think about that.
Yeah.
You damn sure did.
But he dropped down a lot. He usually fights at 140, 145. That's where he fights at, and he cuts to make that weight. And matter of fact, where did he fight Devin Haney at? He fought Devin Haney at what?
I gotta look that up. I'm not sure.
Me too. I know Roach finna fight pretty soon. He finna fight Cruz, some Mexican dude named Cruz.
Really?
Lamont Roach.
Oh, that's right. No, Garcia's fighting my boy too. Fucking the Mexican, the other Aztec Mexican. What's his name? Oh, I I can't remember his name. He fought Tank Davis and Tank chopped that tree down. I can't remember what his name is right now though. But Garcia has a fight. Garcia will never fight another black man again.
I'm scared of them niggas.
No, I know. It's just that they won't fight him, and I think that's right because he was saying how he hate niggas. How you gonna be a boxer and hate niggas? You fucking up your money. You gonna fight all Mexicans, nigga? Get the fuck out of here.
No, he didn't say that, did he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He said a whole bunch. He said fuck George Floyd. He was talking a whole bunch of shit.
But you know, he doing the 50 Cent thing. You saying wild shit like that, that's gonna draw attention. That's gonna make motherfuckers want to fight you.
But then why did you dope up for the what's the name fight for the Haney fight and miss weight? Like it does. What he's doing is he's falling apart, and he is just saying stuff. But no, Mexicans is racist as shit. Let's keep it 100. I've heard that not only I'm not only seen it myself, but I've heard it from other Mexicans that they told me that. Which I don't get it because y'all ain't nothing but the niggas in South America.
Yeah, that's something to think about.
You call any other Latino or Mexican, they get offended as shit, bro. That's like calling them a nigga.
I think the only reason why a Mexican would be a racist towards blacks is because they've been ripped off by a black person.
No. Because what we stealing from Mexicans for? They ain't got shit. We ain't got shit.
Well, you know, usually I'm pretty much sure if I could put a number on it, I would say 40% of the business between blacks and Mexicans is probably drug related. That's probably 100%.
That's probably 100% of it. Be real with you, because really we don't intermix like that. That's why I don't understand why they would hate us. But what it is like George Lopez and some other Mexicans people have said, famous Mexican people have said that they're taught not to be cool with black people because they don't want to be treated like us, which is crazy. You know what I mean? Because there's more of us than it is of them. So I mean, like, yeah.
I tell you what, though. I've seen some crazy shit though. Motherfucking ICE is hiring my nigga.
Oh, I know. And they hiring the goofiest dudes though.
I mean, what the fuck?
I might make the cut. I'm about to go get an application and figure that out.
You go ahead and do that. Watch them try to lock your ass up.
If I fuck around and see a Mexican, my nigga, working for ICE.
Oh no, wait, bro! You ain't seen the video? A video just came out of one who.
Stop playing.
Yeah, he was getting arrested by the cops because he fell asleep at the wheel, and the cop walked up to the window. He's at a stoplight. The cop walked up to the window and knocked on his window. He woke up and saw the cop and got scared and hit the gas and drove through the intersection and drove into like a divider or something and crashed. Oh yeah, it was a rental car and he worked for ICE. And he was drunk as shit.
And he was Mexican?
Yep.
So I wonder what you call a black person or Uncle Tom. I wonder what do you call a Mexican person when they
a Speedy Gonzalez.
For real.
Or what was Speedy Gonzalez's homie? Slowpoke Rodriguez or something like that.
He done sold his own people out.
Yeah, no, he done. I can't see how. First of all, any American to do it, even when white people do it, it's like, yo, if the Indians turned your ass around when y'all got to Plymouth Rock, right? What would y'all have done? Because y'all was already dying. Y'all would have never existed. The Indians let y'all in, fed y'all, taught you how to grow your own crops, and then y'all turned around and killed them and stole everything from them. And then you want to talk about American values. I'm sorry, we got way off base. Talk about
we had got on the politics.
Yeah.
So we're talking about the White House.
That's another show. That's another show. That's my other show.
Good.
But sorry. So let's look at the list here. We have Jon Jones and Alex Ferreira. We have Kayla Harrison, Amanda Nunes. We have Connor and Chandler. The vote on that, you guys said no.
Hey, I tell you some real shit though, real quick, fast.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have a very strong speculation.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know we've been calling out names and stuff, but this, I believe Mark. What's that white dude? Facebook. What's that white man name?
Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg.
Man, look. So I seen a clip
Of him training.
Oh, so you seen that too, right?
Oh, he trains with all of them. He trains with all the big fighters.
Oh, yeah, okay. So he was training with Pereira, this recent one.
Okay.
And I don't know if it was a post, a legit post, or I don't know if it was just some bullshit. But they made reference to him maybe doing his debut. And I said, that would be kind of smart. I mean, he wouldn't be out there fighting for real to kill himself.
These guys kill me.
What you think about that?
I think I'd beat the dog shit out of him, and I'm crippled.
Hey, Martin, he know that shit now.
I know. I get you.
Look,
I get you.
You know he rich as fuck, so he can pay somebody the best of the best.
But in the words of the late great Prince Nassim, he doesn't have the heart of a lion. You know, I said the late great. He's still alive, but he's not the same dude. But yeah, no, it's the truth, man. It's these guys like, and this what kills me also is like, this is why the MMA has risen so high, is because they see this as a way for them to be the tough guys that talk shit and and back it up and can beat anybody, and then they're just a bunch of Kobe Covingtons. Like, you just try to hold a nigga down and try to choke me out rather than talk me face to face. You told me you're gonna punch me in the face, but then you try to hold me down and wrestle me. Like, I hate that shit. Like, dog, I don't get me wrong. I respect wrestling and grappling. I respect it a lot, especially when it's well done, and you can tell when it's well done. We've all seen it. But like I'm like, this shit, man. I'm like, Mark Zuckerberg needs to go to fuck somewhere, bro. Like, fuck out of here. Like, and then the fact that you could pay to train Alex Pereira. Like, I lose respect for people when they do stuff like that, because it's like, once again, you're not I don't see Yuri Prohaska doing that. I keep bringing him up recently because as far as fighters go, I feel like he's the only real fighter. John, yeah, but John is at the end of his career. He's like the old legend who's waiting to be taken down.
That's right.
Yeah, but like, Yuri Prohaska is not going to take money to train with Mark Zuckerberg, because he sees no value in it. The money is nice, yeah, but like that's just wasting my life. I'm not. Mark Zuckerberg is such a piece of shit, man. I hate that little dude. I hate all rich people. Let's just be real. If you have over $10 million, I pretty much don't like you.
But you have to appreciate the man, because we're using his shit right now, some kind of way.
No, this is YouTube. I stay off. I only use Facebook to troll.
Hey, what's old dude's name? He famous because of the fucking blind knee to the head.
Who that?
The white dude.
Venom.
Huh?
I thought you were talking about Venom Page until you said white dude.
Akron dude.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. He lost his lungs. He got 2 new lungs.
He back on his feet though.
Yeah, I saw it, man. And all he doing is yapping and talking about Christ.
Hey, everything that man been through.
I know that's right.
Talking about him too.
I know that's right, but I just don't wait. How do your lungs just fail on you though? That's just some weird shit. I beat the shit out of my lungs, and they're still pumping.
Well, it's kind of funny you say that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty much sure he wasn't smoking nothing like that.
No.
But when your body's getting twisted every fucking day, twisted this way, that way, this way, every day, for years, for 30 years.
And let me tell you, right now we're seeing it. Right now we're seeing all what happens after, like, because when MMA first started, we really didn't know any of the legends, right? So now that we have legends that are growing old, we're seeing the effect of what happens from over the years.
Shit, motherfucking Iceman walking stiff like a motherfucker.
He talks slow as hell. Gary Goodrich is basically, he can't remember anything. What's the name? Mark Coleman almost died. Right now. Hey, look, I'm keeping it real. Yo, speaking of, what's the name coming out soon? Smash Machine? Or did it come out already?
I think it already came out.
Oh, I gotta check that out. We gotta check that movie out and talk about it. We gotta go because I have a feeling that's gonna be a real good one.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel like we're just seeing what's happening now, and these legends don't look good, man. You got people like Rampage that seem fine, but Wanderlei Silva, what did he look like? That motherfucker is gone.
He look like an Aspinal for real, don't he?
Yeah, he do. And then like you got Randy Couture. Randy Couture is still good, but who's another guy who's in bad shape?
Well, you know what, my man. It's kind of strange you say that. Ain't none of them guys good. Them guys got some serious internal damage going on.
Oh yeah.
These motherfuckers taking 20 pills.
No, look at Reyes. Look at Reyes now, as opposed to when he started. You can tell Reyes has brain damage. Another one is Curtis Blades. Look at Curtis Blades when he started, and now look at him now. He has a bad stutter. He developed a stutter in front of our eyes.
Curtis, oh man, you know what? The first thing I think about every time I think about Curtis Blades,
Aspinal.
I think about when he fought. Oh, what's that black man name? The one who got knocked out by France with the uppercut.
Oh, Overeem.
Overeem.
Yeah. He beat the dog shit out of him too.
You know, matter of fact, my bad. It was Blade was beating the shit out of Overeem. Man, check this out, my man. I don't know if we still live on camera, but I would advise anybody to go back and watch that fight between Curtis Blade and Overeem. I'm gonna tell you why. So when Curtis Blade had knocked out Overeem, Overeem fell to the ground. The man was already knocked out. He hit him one time in the nose. It was a little bit of blood. He hit him again. Then the blood splattered. He hit him again. Then the blood splattered a little bit more. He hit him again, and the blood was just pouring. I said, "Oh my God!" You know what? That Overeem, I don't take shit from him. That man that took some serious damage.
Oh yeah, he
almost had his head ripped off.
But he's just the dirtiest fighter there ever. Like as far as like tested dirty, he's had more pops than anybody.
So that might have been the reason why he was able to endure all this shit.
Oh yeah, but he look. You know, and if he give him like 2-3 years, he's gonna look bad. He's gonna deteriorate.
Yeah, I did see a recent picture. He had lost a lot of weight.
Yeah. It's just like Lyle Alzado went down. Lyle Alzado died because he used too many performance enhancing drugs, and that's exactly like Overeem took whatever he could take in order to get. You remember him? If you look at him back in Pride, he looked like a fucking superhero, bro. For real.
Yeah. You know, I kind of equivalent steroids with trying to put nitrous in a 1930-something car. You know, true enough, yeah, you got nitrous in a 1930 car, it's gonna run. It's gonna run crazy, it's gonna run. If you take that nitrous away and then try to do it, of course you're gonna have all kind of damage. And that's the same comparison to what these guys doing to their bodies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? In the pursuit of a championship, I really don't think that performance enhancing drugs should be illegal. I don't.
You know what? And if anything hurts my heart the most, I wish that Jon Jones would have been clean, so we could have really seen who had the better advantage, Daniel or him. But he was. All right, it was all right. The thing with it is that I really believe Jon's story, and I know I'm a Jon fan, but if it was just the traces of an anabolic through a performance enhancing a sexual and performance enhancing drug, that makes complete sense. And I don't think that, because that was the second fight. The first fight, it was cocaine. So I mean, either way, like, he beat you with a disadvantage, and you're saying he beat you with an advantage. Daniel knew what happened in that fight. There's no way in the world he would have beat Jon in any of them fights, because
John is just better. The same thing with Alexander Gustafsson. The same thing with anybody else. Like I can break down why John won those fights. And here's the thing: Daniel could not take John down like he told everybody he was going to. He thought his wrestling was better than John's, and it wasn't.
That right.
Anytime.
No. I see. The thing of it is, okay. So, yeah, he had like a micro, whatever they said he had in his body.
A pictogram.
A pictogram, exactly. A grain of salt, maybe half of that.
Yeah.
But so when he was doing it heavy, it was affecting his psychological thought process. Also, point being, okay, so he was doing the steroids. By the time they tested him, it pretty much was out of his body. The only thing that was left was a picogram.
But here's the thing: they tested him throughout the his training process. They tested him throughout his training process, and he said it was from Cialis, which is like a get it up drug. You know what I'm saying? Which makes sense. It just makes it made even the people who tested him said it makes sense. And plus, look, you look at people who are on steroids. When has John ever looked like he was on steroids, like physically?
Nah, he never had.
Never. Like it's the people get like like Vitor Belfort. He looked like he was on steroids. The motherfucker looked like a superhero.
Usman did too.
Exactly, Usman did, but did he get popped?
No, he didn't.
Oh,
but I'm sure that it's behind the scenes ways them guys doing shit.
Oh yeah, no, there's ways to get around it, but I really believe that John is such a crazy, like he's a fucked up dude, as I've said many times before. He feels like the only thing that's pure is the fighting that he's done in his life, his career. I really think he takes his career seriously. That's why he didn't let anybody push him into that Tom fight, because he's like, the fans ain't shit. I don't care what y'all want. You know what I mean? Y'all want me to get knocked out is what you want, and I wouldn't give it to you if your life depended on it. So I really don't feel like John's a dirty fighter. I mean, even if we say let's assume that he was dirty that one time for legit, like he was cheating. I definitely don't think he would do that against DC. He wants to beat DC clean. That's the only fighter he has a real vendetta with. You know what I mean? He don't care about none of these other fighters. He don't like DC. And now the funny thing is he wants DC to like him, and DC refuses. Which I can also understand. DC should not like Jon Jones. Don't if you ever kiss Jon Jones' ass and try to befriend him, you will always be the bitch that you were when you were crying at the end of that fight. That is like, no, I fucking hate DC so much. And it's wrong because it's so weird. I hate him because he's such a nice guy. You know what I mean?
DC cool. DC like he's pretty cool.
I know, but that's why I hate him. And then and you know what the funny thing is? Look at all the times that Trump came to the events. DC's punk ass is always trying to be this is so cool, reaching out to shake his hand. He reaches around DC to go shake Joe's hand. I'm like, yo, he is so fucking funny, dog. DC is such a fucking goober.
I watched the DC documentary and shit, you know what I'm saying? He just came a long way, though, you feel me?
He's a second-class citizen in all things. He never got a gold medal, never got to the Olympics like he was supposed to. He never was a dominant collegiate champion. He's literally a nobody. Like he's this also ran. And I don't get me wrong, his career was great, but you're no Jon Jones for him to even speak his name in Jon Jones's atmosphere. It grates me. It rubs me the wrong way.
But you know, it's funny you say that because I was watching. Who was he fighting? I was watching Daniel fight. Damn, I forgot who it was. But anyway, for the man to enter into the UFC at 30 years old, 30,
yeah,
and win the belt.
But what he did was he entered the UFC after everybody left. It would all the guys that Jon Jones beat, they left. A lot of them went to where he came from.
I mean, shit.
Strike and Strike Force. Name another light heavyweight that fought at Strike Force.
He manhandled Dan Henderson.
I know, but Dan Henderson was not only old; he was fighting out of his weight class. Dan Henderson was a middleweight.
Oh, okay, yeah, I feel you on that.
It's, you know what, and I like Hendo, but like I said, I do like DC, but DC's whole thing was if you could out wrestle him, you can beat him. And that's what, like I said, that's what Jon did. And that's what he couldn't take down and throw around Stipe like that, too. That's why Stipe knocked him the fuck out.
Was that when he poked him in the eye?
And wait, and that's another thing. When have we ever heard them call either? There was a whole bunch of eye pokes. Both of them were poking each other in the eye.
Were they?
Yeah. So
I mean, but he poked the shit out.
Yeah, he fucked DC's eye up. He fucked DC. But we didn't call Stipe a dirty fighter. But Jon is why is Jon like the eye poke aficionado? I don't get it.
He got them long ass fingers, my man.
I know, but his eye he don't his bad fight with the eye pokes was him and Teixeira.
You know, he already long anyway.
Yeah.
His fingers add like another 3 feet.
Nah. Here's my thing. I don't care about eye pokes. That's a part of the game as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to try to intentionally eye poke somebody, wait till your fingers get broke. You'll stop. Because I can easily fuck you up. If I see you poking at my eyes with a finger like that, I'm just going to hit your hand, like boom, give you one of these, bop them, break the shit out of your fingers, and then I'm going to kick you in the balls.
But you know, it's kind of sad to say this, but in training, that's what they are trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because for that particular reason, because when you are in a real street fight, you might just want to have your fingers sticking out.
But no, but if I'm gonna play distance, if I want to keep my distance, just like in basketball when they're playing basketball, it's illegal to do a hand check, but it's just a natural reaction. I'm not really trying to poke you in the eye. I'm trying to push your head back because I know if I have your head at a certain distance, you can't hit me with your arms. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't know, man. I feel like they're making too much out of it, and now that this guy who just knocked the dude out after getting his eye poked, now that he was on this interview, didn't have no eye patches, motherfucking Tom Aspinall overdid it. He overacted, and it's what it is what they do is that victim shit. I got to be the victim, even though I bitched out and I left the match, regardless of what happened. I bitched out and decided not to fight anymore. But I'm gonna make it everybody else's fault. Look at me, I have an eye patch on my. Oh, look at me, I have an eye patch on my ear. Somebody tried to shoot me. Yeah, you know that's bullshit. It's always the victim shit. If anybody else did what Tom Aspinall did, they would have called him a bitch. Period. No one can tell me that's not true.
I feel you.
I watched them call people bitches for less. Look, they as soon as a motherfucker is on the ground too long and not knocking the motherfucker out, they start booing. I've watched them boo fights where people are grappling, right? As long as the guy on top is brown, they gonna boo. I've watched Kobe Covington, and Bryce Mitchell do the exact same thing and do no damage to a fighter. Just hold him down and give him like little punches and get strike points. And they cheer the whole time and praise Jesus at the end. It's crazy. The MMA fans are so one-sided. Like we know what they want to see. We know what they want to see. But I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm kind of heated today. I'm tired. My back's hurting. But yeah, it's a that Whitehouse card is going to be exciting. We can just keep speculating on what we want to see there until the time it happens.
When is the fight?
I think I want to say June, not June, January or something like that.
No, July.
July? Maybe I would look it up, but I can't right now because I don't feel like reaching over there. But I don't know. That's a good question, bro. That's a really good question. Yeah. So let me see if What else? What else do we have to talk about? 322. We talked about 322 last time, right? Let's see. What else is going on in the world of MMA? I don't really want to talk about the scandal until we get a little bit more information on what's going on, because I don't want to start putting rumors out, because I really have no idea. Huh?
You said scandal?
Yeah, like the betting scandal that's going on.
Oh, you want dealing with the basketball?
Yeah. I want to see everything that's going on, but
crazy.
I just think it's weird that all the sports have a betting scandal at the same time.
Oh, damn! But I didn't know they had X-ray tables, X-ray glasses.
What?
Motherfucker, you ain't seen what they had going on?
Mm-mm.
An X-ray table that can see the cards.
Oh wow!
It was you put these glasses on and you can see.
Get the fuck out of here! You serious?
My nigga, I thought you knew about that.
Hell no! Like I said, I don't have enough information on it. That's why I didn't want to go into it. I mean, I'm down to cover it, but
the whole casino was rigged from the person who running the table, from the table being pretty much operated from somebody upstairs. See,
but I said to everybody that whatever it is, it's way bigger than they were thinking, and Dana has to definitely be involved.
They say the Mafia had that black, what's that black coach name?
Chauncey Billups.
So the Mafia had him.
But he the only one? I think they had way more than him, yo.
Yeah, they had the Charlotte head coach, the Trailblazers head coach.
Oh, for real? Damn.
Terry Rozier.
Damn.
Yeah, Terry Rozier. But no, I think Terry Rozier was doing his own stupid thing. I don't think he was involved with it. What I understand, he was fixing shit for like fantasy points and shit like that. But yeah, like I said, I want to look into all of this and really get into it. But I'm gonna say this: I really don't care what they did, because I don't think gambling should be in sports anyway. Not the way, not connected the way it is now. Like what it is that the FBI is going after the DraftKings and the what's the other, whatever, that FanDuel, going to get their competition is what they're doing. Because who started that fucking gambling shit at the Mafia? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're real.
So now they're the last competition to the FanDuels and the DraftKings. I don't know. When I was young, it wasn't legal to bet on sports, and they were definitely not connected. But now it's connected and legal, and it's just, man, this America is just a big con. It's all a con game, bro. Like it's like a 3-card Monte game. Which card, my man? Which one is it? Which card is it? You know, fuck out of here. I hate it. But yeah, all right. So, let's go ahead and cut it short. But we'll do this again. I really do want to go through this card. We should make a dream Whitehouse card. That should be our next episode completely. We should really have a nice, thought out based Whitehouse card. We should each make one. Just the main card. At least. So that's at least 5 fights for your main card. We can do more if you want, but you know, because lately I've been speaking stuff into existence. When I speak it, Dana's been doing it. So maybe I have a spiritual link with that bastard through the astral plane. So
y'all might probably be best friends. Boston and Philly.
Fuck no. Boston and Philly, we hate each other. And first of all, everyone in the Northeast hates each other. Okay. That's just the way it is. I'm not even going to lie to you, and I'm not going to try to explain it either, because I hate those motherfuckers. But there goes another episode. Right? I want to thank everybody for tuning in that did. I want to thank everybody that tunes in later and does. I want you to leave comments. I need you to like, share, and follow. Tell us what you want to talk about. We're here to talk about it. This is another episode of... You said what? Oh, yeah. No, I got you. Once again, this is Deep Cuts. I'm Apollo G with. All right, but what's the well, once again, we have to do this again.